Good girl, Dee. Yes. Good girl. So guys, I've literally just I was setting up the camera and she came in. Was wanting to do a bit of filming today, and I'm intrigued to see how this will go because there is a slight distraction outside with the horse that's spotted. It's a training horse that's sort of spotted that I'm doing loading with her, and he was calling and galloping up and down while I was setting up. So we shall see how we get on. Good girl. I'm just going to ask her to go out. There you go, darling. So what I've been working on, we did a short session last night that ended up in a real healing session, which was pretty cool. And I'm intrigued to sort of see where she's at from having done that. We actually only got to sort of healing the forehead area. Good girl. But I'm just intrigued. Woo, 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 woo. You're not ready to go out that far without me, are you? Hey. And building to with the partition closing, which she finds quite hard. She definitely is more scared when the partition's closed. So we're going to see how today's session goes, where we get to, but I thought it'd be cool to just film and share. I'm really exploring a lot of release work and healing work within the doing and just seeing how we get on with that. And I know that it's really hard to get good camera angles when you're trailer loading, I've discovered. I'm like, are you better to be outside or inside? I'm not really sure. So we'll see how we get on. But good girl. She's got half her breakfast to have at the end, but which is what she was having at the beginning because she'd kind of offered to come in when I wasn't even asking her to. So made it really nice and said thank you. But now we're going to work with just going, can she just be? And like, here's about where we were yesterday, but with the partition closed, seeing if she can kind of find this standstill. Good girl. She's definitely more comfortable where I am by her head. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Thank you. Put your breakfast over me. That's lovely. Good girl. Good job. I'm trying to think if I got your target in here. I don't think we have we? See how we get on without it, hey? Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. Good girl. So see how when she's that far in, she can't stay there for very long. Ooh. Like, can she stay here? And then she takes herself that one extra step, and then I'm like, I know you can't stay there, Dee. Good girl. You're not ready to. You're not ready to. Try 2 steps, not 4 steps. And even when I play with the being and the healing, I truly believe everyone can do this. And you might not want to practice while you're mid-session, but you might want to just practice in the stable. But like, it's within us all for me to hold and offer her this space of healing and offer her the light. It's not my light, it's universal light coming through me and offering it to her, to offer her to let go. And I'm going to mix up between hands on and hands off. I'm just going to create a bit more chi energy. Just offer it to our heart chakra. Good girl. Nice release. Good girl. Nicely. Allow that heart space to open, knowing your heart is safe in here, Dee. Good girl. Yeah. Oh, so much soft blinking and processing. The lips are trembling. Oh, big sigh. Good girl. You're okay. You are safe. You are safe and you are held, and you have it all within you, Dee. You have it all within you. And I just have a hand by her wither, and my other hand cupped just below her heart chakra and her chest, which she probably can't see. Lots of little lip tremors going on, connecting in. Good girl. I feel like she's just fighting sort of, as we might call for ourselves, slightly intrusive thoughts. She's just fighting whether to follow the intrusive thoughts or to let go. There's so much tremors going on through the lips and the mouth and the nose. I'm just blowing out anything she doesn't need to hold, anything I pick up on. Good girl. Good girl. Girl. Mm-hmm. I can feel her body's in slight tremors now. They're not shaking tremors. These are shifting, processing tremors. Like she's not physically shaking like when they're scared shaking or when they're cold. Good girl, nice lick and chew. Good girl. Good girl. You'd like the healing here? Are you okay up there? Good girl. Let's get rid of some of that stuff, hey? Good girl. Good girl. Good job. You need some snacks. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. 2 steps. Good girl. You don't need to go that far. How about if we can find where you were? Mind your head. Mind your head. How about there? Good girl. I'm just going to offer her slightly further back. See if she'll just let me place a hand. Good girl. There's quite a bit of stuff going on outside the trailer at the moment. Good girl. Licking and chewing. Good job. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Safe. You may let go. You don't need to hold on to this. Good job. It's interesting. I still feel so much like she's like not really ready to truly let go here. And I'm pulling out some drudge, I'm pulling out some heaviness, I'm pulling out some stagnant stuff that's kind of emotionally trapped in here, but there's some beliefs that she's not quite ready to let go of. And that's okay. I can relate to that. Horses like it when you can relate. They don't always understand someone that's super fluffy, super sunshiny, because they find it incongruent, they find it insincere. They need you to know, they need you to know that there's dark times and that we've all felt heavy, darker emotions, limiting beliefs. You know, you're listening, aren't you, darling? But we are not them. That is not your full self. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. What do you see behind you? Like, I don't know, but it was a really good distraction to that conversation. Hey. Oh, there's a nice little release, nice little lick and chew. They are so like us, you know, we're just starting to touch on that deep stuff, and she's like, oh hey, did you see that there's like, you know, a leaf over there that distracted me, or the wind blew that branch in a certain way, and you see this posture of like I don't want to let go. Yawning through me, good girl. You can let me do the work for you. You can let me do the work for you. Smooth down some of that energy. Ground it out through the feet. Can we try again? And whoa, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So much, Deedee. So much. Good girl. You can let it go. Take it. Take it. Chuck it away. And this might be the weirdest trailer loading lesson you've ever seen. But I want Patreon to be about how I do and how I share for those that are interested. Like, I don't have to work like this with, you know, if I came out one-to-one, I don't have to do this part at all. I can very much help you just find the being within the doing without this. But I just believe that this is part of our healing journey with the trailer. And like then you can see I've asked her to come and sit on the couch again, come and like just on those releases she goes, I need to come back, let's come back, let's let you go. She actually doesn't want to put all 4 feet back on the concrete or hardcore. She's just kept all 4 feet on the ramp, which had a nice little sigh, little yawn through me. Oh, big yawn through me. Good girl. Good girl. Do you need to keep your seeking system activated? I feel like you're asking very politely. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So she's not ready to accept or receive healing when she's that bit further in. Good girl. Good girl. But we can just play a little bit with that threshold. See if I can be the one to back her out rather than her needing to. And she back out slow, because her thing is she gets really fast with the back out. And she just back out real slow, step by step, and ground your feet as they fall. Can you take one step back, Dee? One step. Good. Good. Good girl. It's nice and slow. Well done. Your hair's got all up my nose because you're molting. Oh, what's over there that we need to worry about or look at, eh? You're safe. Yeah, good sigh. Good release. Right out your way, good girl. Now, let me try this area again. Good girl. Good. I just bring a little bit of universal light to you. You know you're safe. Good girl. Now why don't you back out before you overwhelm yourself? That's lovely. Let's have you back. Come back, darling. See? That's it. Now come back before you worry yourself, Deedee. She's now on this hay. That's it. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Wow, Dee. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. Aren't you, Angel? Hey? Good girl. Get some chi energy. Good girl. Don't be fooled, guys. That's just because she's eating. Like, she's still so far away from me being ready to shut her in. The fact that this back partition is still open is a biggie. But this is still huge, huge progress. Good girl. Good job. And a big part of me is just questioning where I call this session to an end. I'd hoped and thought I'm going to close the partition again today, but I feel like this is quite a big deal that I think I may go up and feed her the rest of her hard food and then call it a day and carry on in the week. I've now moved my trailer so I can hitch up and do it a bit easier rather than having to pull the trailer out. Oh, big release. Oh, girl. Oh, wow, Deedee. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, Deedee. Good girl. Good job. This feels so nice. So a bit of a different session for you guys to observe, but hopefully you'll see there's so much more than to mindset to method, because even within the mindset there's method. You know, there's a lot of talk about mindset over method, and I used to talk about that, and then I've realized like there's so much more to mindset than there. So let's back you out, sweetheart, really slowly. Darling. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. And I'm just gonna come forward and see if you would like this. Good girl. I'm so pleased. This has felt huge for her today. I feel like we just never stop growing and learning and connecting into kind of my true self of being like this with them is really profound and honouring, following what my guides are showing me. And I did an amazing transmission. Girls, just the dogs. I did an amazing transmission last night. Good girl, it's just the dogs, darling. You're okay, you're safe. And had some pretty big shifts in myself and pretty strong messages. And yeah, really profound when we honour our true selves and can hold a space that's safe for them and guide them with love. It's pretty powerful stuff. So I am going to let her finish eating this tiny bit on the ramp to make sure that we end really positively. So I'm going to sign over and out, guys. Thanks for watching.